Hi everyone, and welcome back to Chelle's Glam Home. Well, today I'm excited to share, guys, a different style of decorating for Chelle. I've gone back to my first love, guys, of Farmhouse Decor, and I've put together 3 simple DIY projects for you. I hope you enjoy. To start with, guys, I decided to shop my own home. I found that I had this rustic style chalk box that I picked up from Target at Christmas time, and I knew it'd be the perfect shape and style for what I had in mind. I took 3 of these floral foams and I placed them into the centre of the box. To add some visual height, I took this old spare piece of floral foam and I added it to the middle. I then added this gorgeous white lantern that I recently picked up from 1825 Interiors, and I placed it on top of that piece of floral foam. Once the lantern was in place and at the centre of my box, I took these beautiful roses from Kmart Australia and I cut them to size and started entering them into the floral foam. I used about 6 bunches of these roses. They come in a bunch of 6, and I loved how it gave a very full effect around the lantern. I continued on until I got the full effect that I was aiming for. I then removed the lantern from the top and, taking this battery operated candle, I placed it inside the lantern. I absolutely adore this little lantern, guys. I love how it has that crisscross barn-like door on the front. Once it was complete, I then took this decorative style burlap ribbon from my local dollar store and I cut it to size so that I could make my own decorative bow. So what you see me doing here is I'm just overlapping 2 pieces, measuring it out and then cutting it to size, and then I'll hot glue it in place. Once I cut it to size, I overlap it and off camera I glued it in place. I then took another piece of ribbon, which was probably about 10 centimetres long, and I cut each end on an angle. Then I took the middle and I overlapped it, and again off camera I hot glued that so it gives that bow-like effect. I also took a smaller piece of this ribbon and again just hot glued it at the joins to make the middle of the ribbon. So you'll see here I have my finger on that piece and I've hot glued that to the box, and then I just fluff out the ribbon so it stands out the way that I want it to. And here is my little farmhouse inspired floral lantern centerpiece. Guys, Chelle recently did a little transformation in her living room, and I've gone back to my roots where I enjoy so much farmhouse decor. Now, for all my glam lovers out there, please don't despair. I thought I'd share this with you because I'm a combination of so many things. I certainly love glam decor, but I love farmhouse and I love rustic glam. And I'm hoping that you can be inspired and do different DIY projects to the style of your choice. guys, I truly love how this one came. I absolutely love the fact that I shopped my own home. Sometimes, guys, we think, oh, we just need to get rid of that. But then all of a sudden you see new vision. Something that you thought you didn't want anymore, you could transform into something of the style that you love. I truly love how this DIY project gave such a cozy effect to my home. The flickering of my sweet little candle really lights up my room. Guys, once again, I encourage you to shop your own home. If you're like me, you could have things lying around in the garage that you're waiting for that special moment to transform. I then moved on to my second project, and again, guys, I found this old picture frame that I had stored in the garage. Because the main pop of colour is turquoise in my home, I loved how this picture frame was already that colour and it had that rustic feel. I started by removing everything from the back of the picture frame, including the glass. Once that was removed, I then took the back of the picture frame. This was the main thing that I was going to use in this DIY. I then took this $3 roll of wood grain contact paper from Kmart and I covered it. Once I placed it back in the frame, I wanted to spell out the word home, and taking these decorative letters that I'd already had, I added these to the frame. I spaced the letters out, leaving a gap for the letter O, because I had another idea in mind for that. To create the letter O, I used these decorative foam flowers that I picked up from eBay. And taking a hot glue gun, I grouped a whole heap of these white flowers together to create the letter O. I made sure I grouped these flowers together very tightly, as I wanted a full effect. And here is my second DIY farmhouse inspired project. Again, guys, I shopped my own home. I took old things that I didn't think I was using anymore and give them that farmhouse inspired vibe that I really wanted. Guys, I love how this little sign gave that farmhouse vibe that I was aiming for. You can see here that I have freshly painted walls, and I'm excited to share with you a new living room tour very, very soon. The thing I love most about Farmhouse Decor is that you can decorate on a budget with this style. Just about everything here you see is thrifted, guys, except for these rustic lanterns which are from TK Maxx. Everything here, including the buffet, was a thrifted item that I paid little money for. Now my final DIY project, guys, is really simple. I found this white vase that I wasn't using anymore and I wanted to add a little rustic charm to it. I took this little decorative roll of burlap trim and I cut it to size so I could hot glue it around the vase. Taking a hot glue gun, I glued it in place, and also taking just one of those white foam flowers from eBay, I hot glued it to the centre of the burlap. Once it was completely dry, I then took these decorative dollar store flowers and added them to the vase. What I loved most was this was a simple DIY project but made such a statement to a simple item. Guys, there's so many elements and styles of farmhouse decor. You might like a rustic side of decorating. You might like to add a little bit of glam to it. Here I used pink as my accent colour. Pink's not necessarily a colour that is used in farmhouse decorating, but I love how it gave that little pop of colour and the rustic side to this vase. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope I've inspired you in some small way to decorate your home with a little touch of farmhouse. Maybe you could take some examples of these DIY projects and do your own personal touch to them to the taste that you desire. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me as I transition my home to some farmhouse decorating, and leave a comment down below if you'd like to see more DIY farmhouse inspired projects by me. Don't forget, guys, to like, share and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be back real soon with more inspirational ideas, DIY projects and room tours for you here at Chelle's Glam Home. So until next time, my friends, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.